Okay, let us begin. So the first question, so basically, I'll give you the thesis of what my research is. The topic was love and hate. It was sort of a very general topic that we were given. And we had to sort of decide more specifically what within love and hate, you choose your own topic. So the one that I chose was love and hate in regard to school. So researching whether or not the traditional, old teaching methods were more efficient than the ones today, the more liberal and like you choose your own path kind of blah, blah, blah. So that's why we had to interview a classmate, 2 peers, and an old person to have that comparison.
Okay, Sonny, you can ask me the questions.
So the first question is, what is your highest form of completed education? So just go through the different levels of education that you
Want the
experience.
highest form or all of them?
Well, just do all.
Well, I did elementary school at Saint Clément Elementary School. Then I went to Jean de Brébeuf High School. Then I went to CEGEP at Saint Laurent, and I did my university medicine training at McGill. And then I did, after that I did post university, I did residency training also at McGill through the hospital system at McGill.
But was the medicine training McGill? What's the medicine training? Don't you have to do multiple levels of degrees, or is it just one?
You have to do a degree, a medical degree, which is 4 years. Oh, I did pre-med, for 1 year. But then I was already accepted in medicine, and then I did medicine for 4 years. And then I did a residency in emergency medicine for an extra 5 years.
So in total, your medicine career was how long? Studying, not career.
10 years.
10 years.
God.
Until you were a licensed doctor and you could work on it.
No, you can have a license even before that.
Yeah, but until, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until you...
Yeah. Full-fledged.
And that was at McGill?
Yeah.
Okay.
But as part of my training at McGill, I went to New York City for a month. I did some training in Baltimore. And so, that was part of the McGill training.
Okay. Did you enjoy school as a whole, and which sort of stage of your school career of your academic career did you enjoy the most?
That's a tough one. What was the first question?
Did you enjoy school?
Did I enjoy in general? Did I enjoy? I enjoy learning. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Okay, and then the second part is which level of school did you enjoy most? Was it elementary? Was it?
I think every level had its pros and cons. So every level was different for every stage of your life. So that I can't say that one stands out more than the other, because they all had
benefits.
Yeah, they all
pros and cons.
But it was more towards your age of the stage in your life. It was more appropriate for that. So I can't really say that one was better than another.
Okay.
But if I had to?
If you had to choose.
Okay, if I had to choose? I don't know. High school, I guess.
High school? Why? If you had to choose high school?
Because that's when I came into my own.
Okay.
No, but I mean, learning and also forming relationship, friendships, and and then all the extracurricular activities that were also, it was more broad, so it was interesting in those aspects. That's when I started playing more seriously music. I was involved in swimming, water polo. I was coaching. I did a lot of activities. I tried a lot of different things, yeah.
Okay,
that's it.
Have you ever changed programs? This is obviously for after high school, I'm guessing. Have you ever changed programs? Did you ever have problems or difficulties deciding what sort of field to go into?
No.
No what?
No to your question.
Okay.
No, I
You
mean,
never changed programs?
I never changed program.
Did you
I
ever
always
want
did the
to?
same program. Yeah, I guess I thought about different other programs to study. Like we talked about marketing, biotechnology, biomedical engineering. Not
Yeah,
really.
but that was when you were in university, no?
no
or was that in
before.
CEGEP?
You have to decide before.
Yeah, but in CEGEP.
In CEGEP, yeah, you have to decide from CEGEP where what to go study in.
So you had never wanted to change programs seriously? Like you never considered it seriously a change? There was never a time where you were studying sciences and it was too hard or it was too stressful, or you never really had sort of that moment where you were questioning?
Well, I wasn't really thinking in that way, actually. I was at that point. I was thinking to do my best in my studies, no matter what. I don't even know that I had decided in medicine until the end of my CEGEP at that point. So I can't say that it changed my mind or the way I studied, because I just studied as best as I could to get the best marks and learn as much as I could. But my decision to go into my career didn't come till later on.
Okay. So I guess that kind of goes into the question of, did you have problems deciding what you wanted to go into?
Problems?
As in, not as in studies in CEGEP and stuff, as in more what profession you wanted to go into later on.
I didn't have problems. I just had to choose at one point what I wanted to do.
Yeah, but did you have a lot of options and you were
Well,
unsure?
I could have done anything I wanted, but
Okay.
but I chose medicine. Once I got accepted, I guess I stopped sort of thinking about other options at that point.
It was only once you were accepted that you decided, like for sure, that's what you wanted to do.
No, once I've decided, once I applied for the programs, medical programs, I applied to 4 universities. I guess at that point I had made my choice at that point. But before I got to that point, because I had met some people, some of my dad's clients, and that were doctors, and I had as a project also, and I discussed with them, and plus I had done lifeguarding, and I had courses for life saving.
CPR and stuff.
Well, not just CPR, but life saving and things like that, and that sort of kind of got my mind into towards more the health field. But I still thought about other things like biotechnology and things like that were still of interest to me at that point. But that was, I guess, at the beginning of CEGEP more. But near the end, I had more decided where I was going, and it was the question of getting accepted or not at that point.
Okay.